All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to the Akim out there pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. All right, so I got a quick lesson. As you can see, the title of this article from the Washington Post, it came out October 2nd, 2020, the year of prophecy, and it's basically dealing with a famine that, America's going to be experiencing, which, America's already experiencing it now. All right, it just, gradually has to hit, just like the rest of the world. All right, but this is a prophecy from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, in the last days, which we are living in the last days and in the times right before Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, is going to make his return. All right, but it says U.S. faces shortage of up to 8 billion meals in next 12 months. Leading food bank says, and this is a very lengthy article. I'm not going to read the entire article. All right. I'm just, basically the title basically says it all, but I'm just going to read a little bit of it. And, I got a couple of precepts. All right. It says food banks have seen record increases in need, even as donations and volunteers dwindle. It says Bill Blackmer lost his job in telecommunications on April 18th. Blackmer lives with his wife Mary and two young daughters in Weymouth, Massachusetts. It says, I waited until after dinner once everything had settled down to tell her. He remembers Mary didn't say anything, just grabbed her stomach and took 3 steps back and sat down. He is among tens of millions of Americans who have turned to a local food bank for help after becoming newly food insecure because of the pandemic and its fallout. About 10% of American adults, 22.3 million, have reported they sometimes or often didn't have enough to eat within the past week. All right, and that also goes to show that these people, they're so comfortable with being able to eat all day every day. All right, these people don't fast. They don't refrain from just eating too fucking much, man. All right. Now, I personally know, and work with some people, and I see them every day, and they're just eating all day, man. All right. So when these people say they haven't had enough to eat, they've had more than enough to eat. All right. They're just not disciplined enough and have the strength, all right, to not have to eat all fucking day. All right. But anyways, it says, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, most recent household Post survey fielded between August 19th and 31st. That is up from 18 million before March 13th. It says Feeding America, a nationwide network of more than 200 food banks, projects a 6 billion to 8 billion meal shortfall in the next 12 months, a deficit that may be magnified with federal food assistance programs set to expire in the coming weeks and months. The Feeding America analysis estimates the total need for charitable food over the next year will reach 17 billion pounds, more than 3 times last year's distribution. All right. And there's not enough fucking chemicals in the world for Esau to goddamn, make these GMOs to feed 17 billion pounds worth of food to these people, man. All right. Which goes to show that the chip is really like right there, because that's how he's going to ration out these goods, man. All right. And of course, some people just going to starve to death, man. But that's all prophecy from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. But anyways, I'm going to keep reading a little bit more. And this is just going into more of this dude's story. But this is a good example of what a lot of other American people, so-called Americans, is dealing with, man. All right, you got a lot of Jake that's going through this. All right, they got that stimulus check, and they went on vacation, or they bought some Jordans or some PS4. They basically fucked off with their money, didn't pay the rent. You know what I'm saying? Now they in a bad situation. But hey, men of the Lord, the men of the Lord probably went through some of the same, situations. But hey, men kept their faith. All right, they overcame. They prayed, and the Lord, the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai will give. All right, but anyways, I don't want to make this lesson too long, so that's basically the point I wanted to bring out. All right, men want to, read this article, they can. All right, but go back into the precepts. All right, now I'm gonna go to the book of Matthew. All right, and this is what the Lord Yahweh Shai said, the Messiah. It's Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, so this is just the beginning. All right, these are the beginning of things to happen, man. There's going to be far worse things that are going to arise, man. All right, but hey, you people that scoff and you talk shit about what the prophets have to say, which the prophets, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, they have the Spirit of the Lord, man. So when you mock against the prophets, you mock in the Heavenly Father and His Son, and there's a price to pay for this. All right, but this is the word famine.
Strong's G 3042. Lemas.
All right, it's limas, and it's a scarcity of harvest or famine. All right, now I'm gonna check the root word. Is
Strong's G 3007. Lipo.
Right, the root word is lipo. Is to leave behind, forsake, to be left behind, to lag, be inferior, to be destitute of, to lack, to be wanting, to fail. All right. So when you people hit them food banks and you run into Esau for all your needs and your medicines and all that, it's gonna be a lack of, man. All right. You're not gonna be able to receive none of that. All right. But the servants of Yahweh Bashim and Yahweh Shai are gonna be good, man, because the scriptures say that His servants shall eat, His servants shall drink. And I'm roughly paraphrasing the precept in Isaiah, man. All right. Some of the Strong's definitions are to fail, to be absent, be destitute, wanting, or lack. All right. And that's what the word, the famine is coming in, man. All right. This is and this is all the impact of the coronavirus, man. All right. And the impact that it has had on the economy, the impact it's had on the food supplies. All right. Just every resource in general, man. All right. You damn near crashed the internet. All right. Unemployment is at a record high, never seen before. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was, the unemployment is worse than, or I could be wrong, than the Great Depression. I could be wrong, but it's still, those are record numbers, man. All right. Those numbers haven't been seen in a while, I should say. All right. But anyways, this is the book of Ezekiel chapter 14. And I'm going to go to the point, verse 21. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, how much more when I send my 4 sore judgments upon Jerusalem, all right? Because the Lord said He was going to start with the house of Israel, man. Because you Israelites have gone a whoring after other gods and idol worshiping, and just continue to put sin upon sin, thinking that there's no price to pay. All right, you could just do whatever the hell you want and break all the laws and be abominable and be, homosexuals and lesbians and, steal from your other Israelite men and rob the poor Israelites. All right. Hey, even those that corrupt the word, man. You have offended Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and there's a price to pay, man. Of course, the rest of the world is going to have to deal with the consequences of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But hey, we're starting with the house of Israel, man. All right. It says the sword and the famine and the noisome beast and the pestilence to cut off from it man and beast. All right. So the Lord said He's going to send these things, man, including those missiles, those RF, Salakia, those ICBM missiles, man, intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. All right. That's judgment coming to you people, man. And we see that with the tensions with the World War III thing, man. All right. There's a couple more precepts and I'm going to end the lesson. This is Psalms chapter 33 in verse 18. It says, behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him. So, those that serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that, constantly pushing the prophecies and hitting the highways and the hedges, man, and just serving the Lord with all sincerity, man. The Lord got y'all, man. And hopefully, Lord willing, I'm part of the elect myself, man. All right, but the scriptures say what they say, man. His service is going to be straight. So the Lord got the elect, man. The Lord got his prophets. Okay? So, we really shouldn't have nothing to worry about because we have that hedge, man. All right, we have the hedge of protection from the angels, man. All right? It says, upon them that hope in his mercy to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Okay? Our soul waiteth for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. For our heart shall rejoice in him because we have trusted in his holy name. Let thy mercy, O Lord Yahweh, be upon us according as we hope in thee. So we got to keep the faith in these times, man. This is just another sign of the times, man. Another step closer to the Messiah coming back, man. To Yahweh Shah coming back. All right. In Psalm chapter 37, and I'll start at verse 18. It says, the Lord Yahweh knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. So the Lord knows. The Lord had already put into place, men that's going to have to deal with certain things. So we already know that the Lord is in control. But we do know one thing for sure. We may not know exactly what we all individually have to go through, but we know that the Lord's elect has an inheritance and it's forever. All right, we're just hoping to be part of that number. All right. Verse 19, they shall not be ashamed in the evil time. Yeah. Oh, man. Yo, we are not going to be ashamed when all hell breaks loose out here, man. You know what? We're going to be looking at these people like we told you. All right. We told you. We showed you in the precepts and the Lord made it happen. All right. I guarantee nobody expected for the NBA and the NFL to shut down, man. All right, but hey, we was on the highways and byways, all right? We was down there at 5 Points some years ago. All right, and we told this Issacharite, he was coming down, from watching the soccer game. And we told him, we was like, watch, when these things start popping off, man, and I remember his name too, his name was Henry. All right, because I was standing right there when the bishop, the head brother now, a couple years ago, I believe he was third in command, but still, he's the bishop now. All right. But he told this man that, hey, what are you going to do when these sports shut down? There's no more NFL. There's no more NBA. And what do you have happen here? All right. I think almost 4 years ago when this happened. And speed up 4 years to now, man. And the Lord is powerful, man. We are the prophets, man. All right. It says, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied, but the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume, into smoke shall they consume away. And if you know anything about, the meat sacrifices to the Lord, all right, the fat goes into the Lord, man. The fat of the sacrifice. The Lord requireth that, man. So the Lord is going to require you people to be judged just like the fat is, burned in the offering, man. All right. And I got one more precept and I'm going to end the lesson. This is Jeremiah chapter 11 in verse 22. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, I will punish them. The young men shall die by the sword, and their sons and their daughters shall die by famine, and there shall be no remnant of them. For I will bring evil upon the men of Anathoth, even the year of their visitation. All right, but the point was in verse 22. All right, you're gonna be judged, man, whether it be by the sword or a famine or a missile, man. All right, so with that. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashim Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to the Akim out there pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.